Hi everybody and welcome back to Sensory Centers. As you can see, we're in a different spot and we've got a bowl, and that can only mean that we're making something messy and fun. So today we're going to learn how to make edible Valentine's Day Play-Doh. It is edible because all the ingredients in it are edible, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to eat any of it because these are my crafting bowls and my crafting tools because I'm at the library. And they're not cleaned to be eaten off of. They can make it just fine, but I'm not going to be eating it because I don't know if they're clean enough to eat out of, because like I said, I use these for crafting and not for baking. So to make your edible Valentine's Day Play-Doh, you need flour, cold water, which I will get from the sink, olive oil, sugar, red food coloring, red sprinkles, and I forgot baking powder. It says baking powder as well. So what you do is you just put all of this into your bowl, mix it around with your hands, and then you've got Play-Doh. And as you can tell, I did not pick the right day to wear a sweater with long flowy sleeves, but that's okay. So you need 3 cups of flour to start. This is a 4th cup, so I have to do 4 of these to make 1 cup. So if I need 4 of these to make 1 cup and I need 3 cups, I actually need to take 12 of these. So there's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, sort of, 6, 7, 8, and a mess, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that is all the flour that I need, and it's in here, as you can see. So start with the flour, 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So I only have a 4th teaspoon, so I have to use 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 cup of cold water. So again, I only have a 4th cup, so I have to go over to the sink to get it. I need 4 cups of water because I have to make 1 cup out of a 4th cup. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now I need 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I have a tablespoon, so we're all set there. One tablespoon of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of sugar. And the recipe that I was following said the sugar is optional. Like, you don't need it to make it work, but because it's edible, it might taste better if you use sugar. So It's hard coming out of this thing. It's made for coffee. So 1, 2. Even though I'm not eating it, we'll do it anyway, just for funsies. Okay. Then it says you can add red food coloring and red sprinkles. So I'm not going to add too much of this because you don't want it to get all over you. So there's that. And we have some Valentine's Day type sprinkles, which, come on, we all know this is the most fun part of it all. And I don't want to stir this with my hands, so I think I have a mess over here. I have a spoon. It's not necessarily a stirring spoon, it's a serving spoon, but you know, it works. All right, so stir this all up, and it should make a dough-like consistency, and it is. There's just an awful lot of flour in here. I think in the end, I am gonna have to mix it with my hands. That's okay. It does seem just a smidge too dry. So I might, because it's not all totally sticking to each other. So I am going to add another 1/4 cup of water. Maybe not even the full 1/4 cup. But it's sticking, but it's flaking off too much. Can you see how it's kind of like flaking off? I want it to be more sticky, like Play-Doh. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more water. There's also still a ton of flour left in the bowl, so. There we go. That's a little bit more like Play-Doh consistency. So, as you can see, it's Valentine's Day-y because it's pink. And it's got, I can't even see any of the sprinkles that we put in. There's sprinkles in there. And so one thing to think about when you're making this, if it's not sticky enough, you can add a little bit more water to make it stickier. And if it's too sticky, there's still like flour left in the bottom of the bowl here. If it's too sticky, you can put flour on any of the super sticky spots to make them less sticky. And then you're ready to play with your Play-Doh. So for anybody that bakes, this is very much like making any kind of dough, any kind of cookie dough. I've never made pie dough, but I would assume it's similar. But we're not concerned with it like rising. It doesn't need to go in the oven. Nothing needs to rise. Nothing needs to cook. But the ingredients are very similar to what you would get if you were making any kind of dough. And it's edible because, like I said, we used all ingredients that you can eat. Baking powder, that goes in cookies, flours in cookies, sugars in cookies, olive oils and just about everything, and sprinkles and food coloring. So this is what we've got, and this is what we have. It smells just like if you were making cookie dough, although, like I said, not gonna eat it because these are my craft bowls. So hopefully you enjoyed this, Sensory Centers, and you make some of your own Valentine's Day themed edible Play-Doh at home. We hope you enjoyed this program, and we can't wait to see you back at the library soon. Have a great day.